as Martin Luther King once said, if you can crawl, crawl. If you can walk, walk. If you can run, run. So if at this point in time we've reached a certain era in our life that we have to improve upon our technology, because even using pen and paper is also a form of technology. But if it has been advanced to you using pen drive, why not try it?
Welcome back to the channel. My name is Goshes. Of course, I'm back here in the channel, but this is different. You've seen something way different. Now you people keep saying that go to this school, go to that school, go to. You've seen the kind of people I have brought here. Of course, it's not my doing. This one is by kind courtesy of Fox. Now, Fox is Forum of Heads of Girls Senior High School. This is an institution that does camping, like summer camping. Every year they bring together all the senior high school, like if the single sex school, the female part, Mbesiafu school. Yeah, they bring all of them together for a retreat, some kind of capacity building and all that. So they invited me here, and of course I showed up. And I'm going to have a conversation with these beautiful ladies from different schools in the country. I am so excited. In fact, a very big shout out to the education director of Central Region, Madame Justine Apau. The name is correct. Is the name correct?
Yeah.
Yes, they know it. Thank you so much. I have showed up in your land. I'm hoping that the year 2023, I will do a lot here for your region. Yeah, most definitely. Please, if you do appreciate everything that is happening here, do hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification so that 2023, you'll be shocked. You'll be shocked though. Of course, we also need a lot of sponsorship, like fuel sponsorship in particular. If you know all the fuel companies, get in touch with them and tell them that 2023, we're going to do a lot of travel, so they should give us fuel coupons. And you so much appreciate. Now, the conversation here is, should schools go digital in records keeping, or we should stick to our traditional way? We're going to have this conversation. So I'll let my girls introduce themselves from my far right. Miss?
Okay, I'm Una Bempomapel and I'm representing St. Monica's Senior High School.
St. Monica's?
Mother of Saint.
Where is St. Monica's?
It's located at Ashanti Mampong.
Ashanti Mampong?
Yes.
So you say this, your name, your school, and then where it is.
Yeah, I respond to the name Kezia Nanama Yamwa from St. Mary's Senior High School, Accra. It's at Kolebu, near close to Kolebu. Yeah.
Amazing. Says.
I'm Anna Brahel, representing Tia Amadia Girls Senior High School in Asokori, Ashanti.
Wait, Tia Amas. We have Real Amas, and then we have
Tia Amadia Girls Senior High School.
So we have the general Amas school, and then we have the girls' school.
Yes.
Hi. Kamiyimda says.
Eresi Adibiri, a representative of Ahantiman Girls Senior High School located in Takrady, Kitan.
Amazing.
All right, so I go by the name Ejay Quinda Enchua from the only Ahima in Kumase, Kumase Girls Senior High School. It is located at Abripo, Kumase.
The only girls' school in Kumase. I remember going to Kewegehe and then Cassandra saying that, okay, I don't even have to say it. I don't want to start any war here. So, girls, school record keeping. When you get into our schools now, I don't know if private schools have turned to a new leaf. But what I do know now, if I'm not correct to you, let me know. But what I know now is the records keeping in our schools now, in our school system, is all about paper. They get the report, they put it in a file, they hide it, and then put it there. And then you come back 10 years later, they'll go and look for it, and they give it to you and all that. What do you think about it? I'm not going to say you. You just, if you have something to say, you just start saying it. What do you think about it?
Okay, so I think that school record keeping should go digital because when they keep it in the file, sometimes, God forbid, if there's a fire in the school, all the files will get lost, and also sometimes the files will get stained because they've been kept there for a very long time.
Okay. So you're saying that we should go digital so that we won't touch papers? You, that's what you are saying?
Yeah.
Please, who else has something to say?
Okay, so I also agree with the digital aspect because you know in the olden days we didn't have these technology and all the stuff. That is why our forefathers went in for the papers. It was the trend of that era. But in today's world, it's about technology. So we have to follow that era. In schools, probably there might be a fire outbreak, as my fellow sister said. The school might get jeopardized or something and that paper might get missing. But with the technology, when that assessment or whatever is stored on maybe a pen drive or something, it is portable. The headmistress can take it to a house. The person who is supposed to take and keep that thing can take it to his or her house. So maybe when there's a fire outbreak, the pen drive is with that person in his or her house. So the possibility of it getting missing or getting lost is very low. But with the paper, something can stay in it, as she said. There might be a fire outbreak, and you might not find that paper you want. And it might be very important for the school to get to the pedestal it wants to get to. But because that paper is missing, the chance of that school is blocked. So I think it should go.
You are telling me that it should be on a pen drive?
Yes.
Have you ever heard anything called virus?
Yes, there's virus.
Okay, fine. You've heard it. Okay, sister, who else has something to say?
Okay, so I think I'm going to go on each side. So record keeping, I think I'll go for digital first because it can get the what do you call it? The script can get lost. Yes. And as for the pen drives that my sister was saying, what if the headmistress sends it to their house and then her house also gets burned?
A shock. A shock.
And her house also gets burned. Yes, we've lost everything. So I think the digital is very, very important because we have Google Drive. And if everything is being saved there, no matter the pen drive the pen drive getting lost or the sheets getting lost, we are still going to get it. Yes. Thank you very much.
Hey, you made mention of Google Drive. Did you say Google Drive?
Yes.
Hey, so you know Google Drive? What's
Yes,
Google
of
Drive?
course. It's an app, and then you can save. It's for record keeping. Yes. You can
Eh.
save- yes.
Yeah, we have PDF. So yeah.
And even iCloud.
That one, if you
I
misplace
see.
your phone or your laptop, you can still get
So-
it.
Yeah.
And you know, nothing on the internet is forever deleted.
Yes.
Let me
Okay.
let you know
That's
this.
true.
But with paper, I can just dump it into this dustbin. They throw it away. It's bent, like it's gone. But on the internet, it's very difficult to get things off the internet.
Yes. Yes.
Amazing.
Okay, can I? Okay.
Please talk.
So I don't really think it's about it being written on the paper or it being digitalized.
Tell
But
us.
it's really about you improving upon your country or anything. Because as Martin Luther King once said, if you can crawl, crawl. If you can walk, walk. If you can run, run. So if at this point in time we've reached a certain era in our life that we have to improve upon our technology, because even using pen and paper is also a form of technology. But if it has been advanced to you using pen drive, why not try it? Because it's an advanced technology, that means it's way better than the one before. We're not really taking sides on whether you're taking a pen and paper or rather taking a pen drive. So I think it's really about being advanced and also adding up to the countries who are also being advanced, because it's also helping them in various ways.
Amazing. She used a certain phrase. She said, "Why not try it? Try." We'll come back to that.
Okay, so I agree with her with the digital part because in some years to come, everything will be digital. Because there's a research going on that in I think 5 years to come or something, we will not really need doctors because there will be a machine that uses radioactivity to examine the patients and then see and examine whatever is wrong with the patients, prescribe drugs and everything. So we will not really need doctors.
Sir, a machine.
Yeah. So this
Oh,
is,
don't run away. Stay there. A machine.
Yeah.
it uses radioactivity. Yeah, to examine the patients from head to toe and check whatever is wrong with the person.
And it is going on now.
It's not going on, but in some years to come, it will be the normal.
So people are working on that
Yeah, people
in
are
this
working on
world.
that. Yes.
And you know it.
And gosh, I read a certain book, and in that book there was this man who created robots to work on a farm instead of human beings. So from morning till dusk, we have robots on the farm who are working. It's a form of technology. So with that, it saves labor, it saves time, it saves money. You don't have to, even though you invest more in it, but in the long run, it is minimizing cost and it is maximizing profits. Because you having those robots in the farm, you don't need to be there 247. Meanwhile, you could attend to something else. But the robots being there can help in the cutting of the hedges and planting of the crops and all this stuff. Yes. So
What if
Okay.
when you return and then the battery is dead, or it's half dead and it's going like this, it has cut all your crop away?
that is why you need to get multiple of that.
Yeah.
But with a human being, when you get one person who can work very well, it is very hard for you to get that same person to
Same
work for
person.
you.
And-
But
But with the
same
robot,
capacity.
you can create multiple ones that work exactly like that robot.
And gosh, don't you think the robots consume a lot of electrical energy and then chemical energy?
At Shoko, they are not thinking about that.
But
too.
in economics, let me tell you something. In
okay.
economics, anything that really helps to the brain actually minimizes costs and maximizes profits. Because when you're using labor to work,
You pay
you
them.
see, you pay them. They need some sort of motivation through the giving of incentives and all the stuff. But with the robot to not come and tell you that, oh, I want necklaces, I want rice, I want oil, so that I can work well for you. No, you have
All they
programmed
need
it
is
to work.
charging battery.
Yes, that's all. It's
Amazing.
minimizing
But I think
minimizing costs. at
that
the end.
depends on the owner of the farm, because in some ranches you don't tell the person this is what I want. Yes, because even in our various schools we don't give motivations to teachers, but yet they teach and teach well.
Let me tell you this. If I'm working in your company and I'm working very well, yes, I have the passion for it. I want to work. I want to do whatever I want to do. But you're not showing any appreciation towards what I'm doing. Do you expect me to work more?
I'm
I
not saying
pay
I'm,
you.
I'm not saying they are
pay
not
me.
going to.
No, you pay me, but okay, gosh, right now you were demanding that people
Yes.
support you with fuel.
Yes, I said it.
You were demanding for
Yes,
that,
I
right?
said it.
Yes.
See, you need that,
need
to,
that
work
to work.
harder. Do you get me?
Do I
You
really
need-
need that to work harder?
So why did you
Didn't say
demand
yes,
for
you
it?
won't- yeah.
Because you need to travel to different schools and you're demanding for fuel.
No, it's
The
different
fuel-
though. It's different. You see,
Yes.
for my issue, let me put it this way. I only move to the schools that I can afford. Like, I can't afford. If I have the means to reach all the schools across the country, I won't hesitate. And I'm that reluctant to move to certain schools because of that. But for you, you've signed up with a company as a worker, and then you've signed a document that you read the agreement, and they said they're going to pay you 1,000 Ghana cedis. For you to sign that 1,000 Ghana cedis, it means that money is enough for you to take care of your monthly
Yes.
expenses, and that should be okay for you.
Okay, so let me put it this way.
Put it that way.
Factors to improve the efficiency of labor is what I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Okay, so let's say
Okay.
let's say you run a YouTube channel, right? Yeah, you get whatever you do, you get your money. But if you run the YouTube channel and people are not subscribing, people are not showing interest in anything you do, I don't
You will
think
die.
you go to really put.
You
Yeah.
die, please subscribe.
So appreciation is really
Yeah,
important.
it's really,
because
really
if they
important.
don't appreciate what you are doing, you will not even have the zeal to
Yeah.
go and for what you are doing.
It's not necessarily
agree,
giving the
oh.
person material stuff or something,
Yes,
but
you
your
can
words
give the
of
person
encouragement
money,
can
anything,
just
transport.
give the person that enthusiasm to work hard
work
for you.
hard.
Amazing.
Right, so
So-
sisters, we are not saying it is not important. It
Uh-huh.
is, but we are just saying it is not at the top. You see, we consider motivations.
If you get it, fine. If
Yes.
you don't get it,
Yes. When you were signing the contract, it was not there that we are going to give you motivations. But as time goes on, you are doing the work and we see, oh, this girl is really improving, like she's doing it well. Yes, we give you the motivations. But for the robots you are talking about, every now and then they need to be charged. Every now and then. So it's consuming energy.
let me say something in addition to what she said something very interesting. She said that if you are working and they see that you are really doing something well, then they look at you and say, okay, let's. In fact, 10 cities in Canada.
Yes, that's why I spoke about
when I'm
factors.
coming. I'm coming. When we started HSA, people will come and watch the video. They won't subscribe. They didn't care. But then they realized that no, this thing is really happening. And then, as part of they appreciating everything that we are doing, they started. Okay, now let me come and stay because I know that these guys are really doing something. Yeah, so that's what she's saying.
Yes, that's why I stated that factors that improve the efficiency. When I say
Efficiency.
efficiency, the ability of labor to use what he or she has been given to produce a certain amount of quantity.
No,
Alright,
bro,
that's
for
why I
no-
said
bro,
I'm
for no
efficient.
count,
Not
me de- de-
Not
de.
all
He said like
robots
that.
need to be charged.
Charged.
Yes,
Because
that
we
was
have
my
solar.
point.
So it
We
depends
have
on how
solar
you
and we
create
have
it to
wind.
work.
We have
Hydro.
hydro.
Yeah.
So not every robot has to be charged. The robots can be working and the sun will be charging it at the same time.
Yeah.
You
And
don't
what
really need to
assurance
And
do
you
you
some
have
of
to
them you
give
don't
that
really even have
the,
to
the,
You don't
the
really have
solar
to charge
panels
it at
are
all. The sun
are
does everything for you.
Yes.
So during the day it does everything for you. At night it rests. The next day it
It starts
continues the work
again.
when the sun is on.
And I think-
you can
okay.
even use solar and how do I say it, water. So even if it's raining and there's no sun, the rain can actually power the robots to do the same work the sun does.
Exactly.
I mean, so
and I don't
so,
think the cost of the robots that are using the normal batteries would be the same as the cost of robots that are going to use the sun and stuff.
Okay, so my
if
fellow
you
sister,
get-
I think it depends on how you program the robot to work.
Okay.
so going digital with school records keeping is going to cost money. Is that what sis you are saying?
Okay, so maybe yes.
It's going to cost money.
Yes.
It's going to cost
Yes.
money, but it's
But at the
worth
end of the
it.
day, it's worth
It's
it.
worth it.
You can even
Because
you
God,
can
you
even
don't
decide
have
not
to.
to
If
use
you
the
don't
pen
have these
drive because
microphones,
we have portals
Yes.
you can access,
if we don't have these microphones, how are we going to hear ourselves
Yes.
through the camera?
and you can even decide not
So
to use
it's
the pen
worth it.
drives.
Yeah.
In as much as you
Yeah.
have used a lot of money to buy these,
When we were buying this thing, I was crying. Oh,
see, it's worth it.
Yes.
Just as
Like
I
we
was
are getting
saying, the
more
Google
profits
Drive.
from
If you don't
investing
have,
in
if you don't have mobile data, how can you get access to the?
But
your-
then I
your
think we live
portals
in
that
a
you are
world
talking
where
about?
mobile
And
data
besides,
shouldn't
let me
really
Yes,
be a
it's really
problem.
it's cheaper than
Let me
buying
tell you,
papers
Exactly,
now
every
and
single day,
then.
and
Now
also
let
paying
me-
the
let me-
labor that are
it's
going to
cheaper
work
than
for you.
Buying
papers
MTN,
Exactly.
no, sorry,
It's cheaper
buying
than
data.
to buy papers.
papers.
But I-
Because I
okay,
think
It's cheaper
so-
to buy papers. Oh,
Okay,
Okay, so wait.
Info sheet, how much? How much is info
Okay,
sheet?
wait. It's cheaper to buy. I like this subject. Do you agree it's cheaper to buy papers nowadays, or it's not?
buying airtime is cheaper than papers because I think last semester,
Seriously?
just this vacation, some schools were not able to write their examinations
It's
because
true.
of this.
Exactly.
Because they
It's-
claim
it's
they don't
very-
have money to buy papers.
It's-
But so the headmistress had to provide everything for us herself. So if they can't buy papers for exam, how can they buy papers to write reports every semester?
So
It's
if
true.
they couldn't buy
Once
papers,
you
but they
would
could
already
buy
have-
you.
you would already have a computer.
They
That's
couldn't
the
buy you
fix. So
papers,
you
but they
wouldn't
could
need
buy
to
you
always buy a
data to work
computer.
on the
Listen
internet.
to her. No, wait. I am the moderator. Work him condemn. Yes.
Yes.
Please. So
I
if you
want
want to talk, now if you want to talk, you do this. Other than that, you guys will condemn me.
Can I please?
I'm the moderator.
Can I please? Stop?
No, please. Sister, talk.
Okay, so
What's
gosh, I
your
was
name
saying I'm Quinda.
Quinda.
So if they couldn't afford the sheet for you to write exams, do you think they can afford data for all the population in your school to write just examination?
We're talking about records keeping, not
Not examination.
I'm addressing what you just said. That's why.
I'm linking the papers, not the examination.
To the records
So I'm
keeping.
saying that
Okay.
can they buy the papers to write the reports? Because if you have the computer, this is the computer. You don't need to add any other computer. You just input the data into it, send it to the portal that the school has, and then the parents access it from their house. They don't even have to come to the school to come and take the reports because
Yeah.
they are in the comfort of their homes and then they are accessing the papers. The money they use for transport to come to the school to collect the papers,
Yes,
they can use that same money to buy
Yes,
airtime,
airtime,
to check
and
the
sit
results
on-
Yes.
online.
And when
It's
they
true.
come to the school and whoever that is supposed to do the signing is not there, they'll say, go and come back.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
it's true. It's
all
also
that
a waste of
inconvenience.
time.
Yes, so
Everything.
all that inconvenience can be
what-
just how do I say, can be
minimized. or
minimized
something.
by just inputting everything on.
And I also
onto
think
the
even with the
portal.
digitalization, it's even something that the vice president is advocating
Yes.
for.
Yeah.
So if
Yes.
it wasn't better or he can't actually take the risk of digitalization,
Why
I don't
would
think he would
he?
actually go for it, right?
Yeah.
Please, can
Yeah.
I say something?
Say something.
And with the paper thing, let's assume I'm writing your assessment on a paper. I made a mistake. I have to cancel
Yeah.
and throw it away.
You have to
Yes.
take
With
another
the
paper.
digital, I can
Exactly.
just
You
delete
can just
it.
delete
Delete
it.
it.
Just deleting it.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
not wasting anything.
Amazing. So now we are coming to the bottom of this conversation. What do you think is the cause? Why are we not being able to enter into that digital space when it comes to school records keeping? What is stopping us?
I think it's actually has to do with the labor force because like right now we're being educated more on STEM. Is much more of being educated with how to use technological stuffs. So I think the labor force isn't much educated on when it comes to how to use digital tools or even how to use, because okay, so most of the population of Ghana is full of the youth. Studying is practical, it's more theoretical. You're learning ICT with always textbook and no laptop. Some of them do not even know how a mouse looks like. So all of that,
Yes,
yes,
so
there
they
was-
don't even know what to
it's
do when
what
they
to
get
use
in
it for.
front of them.
So all of that also boils up to why we have actually taken a long time to being a digitalized country, because much of our youth even are not even educated on how to use digital tools. Yeah.
Amazing. Who else has
And
something
I think
to say?
it's because we Ghanaians haven't prioritized STEM. STEM is actually science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So when Ghanaian leaders actually prioritize that, it is going to help in terms of technology. Ghanaians are always thinking about, oh, let the child sit, listen, she'll have the knowledge, she'll do this. No, but I have to practically do it to get the knowledge. If you are teaching me about computer, yeah, always saying it has mouse, it has system units and all those stuff. I've not seen the computer, and I've been employed in an office where I'm supposed to use a computer because he
Exactly.
didn't tell me
Come
that.
and learn.
Oh, because he didn't send me to the ICT lab to see the mouse, the keyboard, and system unit. I go there and I sit and I start asking my boss, please, how do I do this?
Yes.
Do you think your boss will be happy with you?
I will sack you.
So we Ghanaians, we have to prioritize STEM. It's really, really important because when you go to the foreign countries, Italy, for instance, they really, really deal with technology and it's helping the country. Ghana, where are we now? We have to invest in technology in our country. Yes.
Amazing.
And I also think we cannot go without money. So in everything we want to do, the capital must come first. Yes.
I think
So
she's really much particular about the money thing.
Yeah.
Because,
we cannot do without money.
actually
Are you
combine all
everything-
the
are you
standards.
everything-
Are
Yes,
you
I am.
gonna-
If everything here could be, I mean,
okay.
done, it is based on money. If we don't have the money to do it, how are we supposed to do
Yeah.
it?
Okay,
So
I'm
I think we
shocked.
should concentrate
Okay.
more on the money.
Okay, so you think that we have a money problem in Ghana? No, we just don't really know how to facilitate that money or
Yes.
actually
It's
use that
actually
money
the people
into something
we are.
better. That's really the big deal. We don't
And
have
it's
any
actually
problem with
about the
actually raising
mentality.
capital or anything.
It's about you see, we Ghanaians think because we are colonized by our forefather
Just have to do
by
everything on
other
Colonial
administrative countries. So our mind is, oh, we depend on them. They have it, so why not? But we can also do something. So it's a matter of our mentality. We need to program our mind in such a way that we know we have the zeal to do something. We know that we can do it. So Ghanaians also have to think about the fact that they are capable of doing certain things. You don't have to depend on other countries to make it in life. So if you want to improve technology in your country, why don't you get people, train them so that they know how to use these technologies to improve your country?
Amazing. Amazing. Now we are at the bottom of the conversation. The conversation is, should school records keeping go digital, or it should be as traditional as it is? Of course, you've heard these amazing, beautiful girls. What? Hey, I'm shocked though. I'm so shocked there. Now I'm going to give you the chance to say something final about the conversation we've had. You say your name again, your school again, just as you started, and then you say your final verse, and then we end the conversation. And I'm going to start from my extreme left.
Okay, so my name again is J. Quinda Inchua from Kumasi Girls. And then my final words are, since I concentrate much more on the money, please,
Yes.
the sponsors should be coming. You see, the sponsors should be coming, and also please pay much more attention to the resources and money that we have before we think about executing any plan. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
I am Erici Adubiri from Ahanteman Girls Senior High School. My last words to us and everyone in Ghana is that let's help prioritize them. The moment we prioritize that, digitality in the country is going to improve, and it will improve we the future leaders. We have a lot in us. We are very ambitious, but because we don't have the facilities to use, we are unable to showcase what we have in us. So please and please again, we need your help. We really need you guys to encourage us in the usage of technologies and digital materials. Thank you.
I'm Anna Brahil from Tiamadia Girls Senior High School, Asokori Ashanti. Okay, so what I have to say is, the leaders out there, they should really help invest in most of the students, because most of us have the ideas and the creativity to be able to help build our nation. We have a lot of ideas. And also they should also help invest in schools so that they can have this digital things we are talking about.
Accessories.
Yeah, we are talking about, because if most of the schools, as our sister said, they don't have a lot of finance to be able to do it. So if the government or any sponsor out there intervenes, it will really help.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So again, my name is Kizanana Mayamwa from St. Mary's Girls Senior High School, Accra. So I think digitalization is really important, but I think we should really focus on the people in position right now, because it's like they are really focusing on the youth, and the youth are still in school. Everything of the economy is being run by the people in position. So if they are not focused on and they are not informed on how to use all these equipment and things we need for the digitalization, and then they they corrupt or they spoil everything before we the youth get the chance to even use it, I don't think it will be really productive. So I think the people in position right now should be given the maximum attention right now to be able to know how to use all these so that they can sustain it for the youth that are really coming into positions right now.
Awesome.
Again, my name is Una Bempoma Appel, a student of St. Monica Senior High School. I think that digitalization is, as I said, that is something that has been advocated by the Vice President himself. And all those countries that have started with digitalization is those countries that took risks. So if we don't really want to take risks and also always based on the advantages of using the papers, the disadvantages of using the papers, I don't think we would actually advance as a country. We should learn to take risks, because risks is what made other countries what they are now. Thank you.
I be over you. Risk. We of course we have to take risks and take calculated risks. I'm so excited about this conversation. In fact, vote for me as your youth education ambassador. Hey, you'll be shocked. Girls, thank you so much for joining me here. I so much appreciate you guys. What has been so interesting to you about this conversation, please put it in the comment box and let's keep the conversation going. And as I've said, it needs full sponsorship. I can't stress on this thing enough. Very important. And if you do appreciate everything that is happening here, you do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification. I am so much excited about this. I'll see you again very soon, and bye.